It was a little like Christmas in September for hundreds of kids at Grand Prairie's Travis World Language Academy.
Whoa, those are fast ones. Those are fast ones.
About 300 kids aged pre-K through second grade became the first happy recipients of brand new shoes.
These shoes are sick! They're sick!
During the rollout of a program called Blue Shoes. A salute to the men and women who wear the blue for the Grand Prairie Police Department and Chief Daniel Cesny, the driving force in getting the GPPD's latest community partnership program off the ground.
Jump? Can you jump? How do they feel? The Grand Prairie Police Department was involved in a very similar project a few years ago with an organization that services the entire globe. And it made such a meaningful impact to our community that I called and asked them if they could come back out again. Unfortunately, there's just such a broad need across our not just our country, but everywhere in the world that they couldn't come back to Grand Prairie. Well, that answer wasn't good enough for me. And so we decided to build on that initial event, and the Blue Shoes program was born here at the Grand Prairie Police Department.
Research shows that shoes are among the top 5 most needed items for school children in the U.S. And Grand Prairie's first edition of Blue Shoes included 17 classrooms of kids who were escorted to the gym, where police officers were waiting to fit each one of them with their new socks and shoes.
Many of these kids are getting shoes handed down from older siblings who got them from older siblings. So this is an opportunity for us to give them brand new shoes. They don't have to worry about having holes in the soles of their shoes while they're trying to learn, and they can focus on what's most important, learning.
All good.
And the first order of business in their new shoes? A tug of war against Deputy Chief Frank Abudo.
3!
The end result is a day that neither the kids nor the cops will soon forget.
I think it's really important for our students to be able to see the police department as human beings, that they are doing these wonderful things, that they are making these connections, and that they care about the kids in their neighborhood, and that's their whole purpose. So I think that it's been a really great experience for them, and getting to see the interaction between the police and our young kiddos, and that way they're going to be able to see these police officers in a really great light.
Our police officers are very proactive at fighting crime here in Grand Prairie, but sometimes it's nice to have an opportunity to interact with the innocent among us, and where crime fighting isn't our strategy today. Today, it's about putting smiles not just on the kids' face, but on ours as well.
Chief Cesny says the plan is to make Blue Shoes an annual event in Grand Prairie with hopes of including even more kids in the years to come.